Hey guys, welcome back. So quick update here on the EOS chart. I have here the EOS versus US dollar one-day candles from Bitfinex. I'm going to be looking at the charts for altcoins traded versus the US dollar for now, because obviously Bitcoin is doing nothing. It's just going sideways and it's losing dominance by the minute. So there's no point in comparing other altcoins versus Bitcoin when Bitcoin is not performing well. The whole point of charting versus Bitcoin is because if Bitcoin is going up like crazy, like all this time since it broke 5,000, if Bitcoin was going up like crazy and you were able to find an altcoin that was outperforming Bitcoin, then you would be making like huge profits. Better profits than just holding Bitcoin. But now, since Bitcoin has been going down and sideways and doing nothing and losing dominance, it's not worth anymore comparing alts versus an asset that's not performing well. For this reason, I'm going to be comparing altcoins versus the US dollar from now on, unless Bitcoin starts going up again. If Bitcoin breaks above 16 or 17,000 and it has a strong uptrend, I might start comparing altcoins versus Bitcoin again. And if Bitcoin breaks the previous all-time highs at 20,000, if Bitcoin breaks 20,000 and it has an uptrend, I will for sure compare altcoins versus Bitcoin again. But for now, there's no point of comparing altcoins versus Bitcoin when Bitcoin is not performing well. So I was watching this bull flag for the past couple of days, and I was not so sure this was a real breakout because we had no volume at all. When we broke this descending resistance here, I would expect to have a nice volume here, high green volume, but we didn't have this volume. So I was like not so sure if this was gonna be a real breakout or not. But now it started going up parabolic. So the first target I have here is for $13, 13.5 more or less. This is from Bitfinex, so it's going to be different in other exchanges. But I expect this as a first target, and then find a little bit of resistance here and come back down to test the previous high before pushing higher. And the last target is at $17 more or less. How I found this target is by going after the previous breakout. You go from the highest to the lowest, and then you put this line right on the breakout, and that's the target, more or less 17,000. But I'm not liking the volume very much, but according to the patterns, we should be going up to 17,000. As I've been saying, I have no intention of selling or taking profits on EOS. I thought of taking profit when we were going up parabolic here and then again here. I said, if this continues to push up, I will be taking profits probably, because it means if we don't have any rest or any consolidation or correction, it means we're going to have a very big correction when we touch top. But then after that, we had this decent correction and consolidation for several days here, and now we're pushing higher again. So now I'm not too concerned about taking profits because we just had all this consolidation and correction here. So if we break the previous high here, I expect to go much higher before the next correction. So as of right now, I have no intention of taking profits, because we had already this decent correction here. Now, I don't advise to buy EOS right now, because we're already, like we've been going up already too much in the past 2 or 3 days to buy at this price now. If you wanted to buy, you should have bought at the breakout here for $8. If you were able to buy at right at the breakout, then that was a good entry. But now this is not a good entry in my opinion, because even though I think that by probability it'll go up to 17,000, after 17,000 it'll probably correct heavily to test the previous high here. So it's not that much, you know, percentage gains here compared with the risk that you are taking, because when you buy, say that you buy here, you don't have a warranty that this is going to go up. It could reverse and go down perfectly, forming a bigger wedge here, you know, forming a bigger descending wedge here. It's very, very possible that that could happen. So it can reverse anytime, go all the way back down here, even lower than before, you know, before bouncing and going back up. So you never have the warranty that this is going to continue to go up. That's why you want to buy as low as possible. You would have bought, of course, you don't buy when it's going down. You wait for a bounce and for some confirmation, for example, the breakout of this line, but you would have bought down here right on the breakout. I wouldn't buy here right now, to be honest, because even if it goes to 17,000, it can correct heavily after that, and you would be very close from the level you bought before. So it's more risky to buy now. That's why I always say, guys, never buy when things are high. Never buy when a coin has gone up, you know, tens of percent in 1 or 2 days, or, you know, 50% in 1 or 2 days. Don't buy it at that time. Buy it when no one is paying attention. Buy it when, after it had a long consolidation, or after it had a big correction. Don't buy it when it's in the middle of the breakout now, because you will end up losing money. And honestly, it's very difficult to lose money in these markets right now. I had this wallet here. If you see, I showed this wallet on my video yesterday. You see, I didn't add any more coins. I was showing the amount of coins that I have down here. You can go to my video yesterday and see I have the exact same amount of coins, but I think the value in Bitcoin was like 1.5 and now is 1.65. I think this was 23,000 and now it's 25,000. So like $2,000 up without adding anything. Because why? Because I bought before when it was cheaper. I'm not gonna buy now when it's already gone up. If I was to buy something today to add more to my position, I would buy Bitcoin Cash, for example. Why? Because it's the only one that didn't break out yet. And I see a lot of pessimism on Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is not moving, it's not going up, I'm missing out in profits, I could be doing something else. Yeah, well, you buy the things when they have already gone up, when everybody's paying attention. You buy now and you're gonna have a hard time. But if you buy something that hasn't broken out yet, something that people is pessimistic about, you'll be very happy in 1 week or 2. But it takes, you know, that you make the effort of buying something that people don't want at that moment. Don't buy something that everybody is buying right now or that everybody is looking at right now. Buy something that hasn't broke out yet, you know. So that's the message, I guess, for this video. Don't buy when something has broke out already and is already very high. Instead, buy something. I'm not saying to buy Bitcoin Cash. I'm saying Bitcoin Cash because it's the one I have in my portfolio and it's the one that I like. But if you have other things in mind, other coins that you like, go ahead and buy them when, you know, when they are on the reds or when they have not broken out yet. You know, there's some here, not that many, but you should have been buying before, days before, not today. Bitcoin dominance dropping by the minute. I made a video recently saying Bitcoin to lose the spot number 1 in the next 2 months. I think I made this video about a week ago. So I think this is going to happen earlier than 2 months, earlier than expected. If Ripple pumps again, Ripple needs to only double the price to surpass Bitcoin. So if Ripple goes up 100%, and it doesn't take too long to do it, it'll surpass the Bitcoin market capitalization, as you can see here, because Ripple is now, it's already more, so it doesn't even have to do double, like less than 100% up. I think Ripple can do 100% up easily in like 3 days if it continues to pump. In 3 days or so would have gone up 100%. So it doesn't even need 100% up to surpass Bitcoin market capitalization, because as you can see, the market cap for Ripple is already more than half than the market cap for Bitcoin. So of course, I don't think Ripple is going to stay above Bitcoin for very long, but it'll surpass it even if it's for a minute. It's very possible that it happens. Ripple needs to go only to $6 to be above Bitcoin, and even if it goes down later the next day or something, you know, that's gonna be like a before and after for the cryptocurrency space. It'll be first time in history since the blockchain was invented that Bitcoin is not in the #1 spot. So let's see what happens with that, guys. All right, I think I'm gonna leave the video here. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.